Back in May, we heard from local school children who were about to set sail from Bristol harbourside on a boat named the Queen Galadriel. Well, that boat, which became their home and classroom for a week, has since made the same trip with 7 other schools, and it's now back in the harbourside outside the M Shed. What's more, from today, you'll be able to climb on board and take a look round and see what they're up to. Well, someone who's doing just that is our reporter, Martin Evans. Mark, have you actually got your sea legs on?
Oh, do you know, it's a little bit going from side to side, but there's calm waters in the harbour side this morning, Ali, and I'm on board this beautiful vessel, the Queen Galadriel. We've got the skipper with us as well. Aye, aye, skipper.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
Very well, thank you.
Where does this vessel get its wonderful name from?
So, the founder of the company is obsessed with Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
And Kurd in itself, the charity's name, is the elvish boat builder in Lord of the Rings, and Queen Galadriel is his favourite character.
Well, that explains it all then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, really.
And what a nice vessel it is too.
She's gorgeous. She's a lot of work, but she's so worth to keep. She really is a stunning girl.
And you've had some precious cargo on board recently, haven't you?
We have. The children have just been absolutely fantastic. They make the trip.
Have you all enjoyed yourself?
Yes, definitely.
What's been the highlight for you then?
Probably seeing all of the wildlife. We saw a minke whale breaching.
Oh.
And some people saw a pod of dolphins, and we also saw a seal as well.
Well, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel being able to see all that nature in the wild?
Made me feel amazed. Like I wanted to do it again, and just like I would cherish that moment for a long time.
You'll never forget it, will you?
No.
Oh, that's incredible. And what about yourself?
I really enjoyed the trip, apart from being sick.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I would definitely do it again.
And yourself, what about you?
I think the highlight was all the scenery, because we went through various locks in Scotland, and they were all like breathtaking, and like the scenery was like not something you'd see in like living in a city.
Yeah. You're not going to learn that in a classroom, are you?
No.
What else did you learn whilst you were on this vessel that you wouldn't normally learn in a classroom?
Well, we don't learn cooking in the classroom, and
No.
cooking for like 18 people per day is a complete different opportunity.
Yeah.
And then having to clean everything ourselves. Like, there's people that don't do that at home, so they got to learn it on the trip.
And teamwork as well, because this vessel needs teamwork, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've got to be able to work as a team, otherwise it's going to take 4 times as long.
So do you think it's going to improve your relationships with your classmates when you get back to school?
Yeah, I think everyone's grown stronger, like bond-wise, and people got to know each other a bit better.
What wonderful words we're hearing this morning.
Yeah, it's lovely. It was amazing to see students working together. I absolutely cherished it. They were amazing working with another school, so we went along with another school, and to see them come together and help each other was absolutely brilliant.
Have you got a favourite place on the boat yourself?
I quite like the kitchen, but I enjoyed all the cooking.
That's good, that's nice to know. We've got Caroline here from the Venturers Trust.
Hi.
This is a great initiative, isn't it?
It's fantastic, and it's just, I mean, just listening to the stories of these young people and that opportunity to do things that, you know, will transform their lives, and that's what we believe at the Venturers Trust, giving youngsters opportunities to do things that they wouldn't normally get the opportunity to do, and it is life-changing stuff for them.
And creating those moments of memories.
Absolutely, and hearing stories about children doing things that they never thought possible, and we really believe that everything is possible for everybody. You have to give people the opportunity to do that, and that's what at the Venturers Trust we wanted to be able to do, and we're very grateful to be able to do that and to have these young people as ambassadors for us.
What stories have they been sharing with you?
Oh, we've had loads of stories and loads of quotes. I mean, some of the ones you've heard today about some of the wildlife they saw. You know, there's been lots of stories about seasickness, it has to be said. Lots of bonding experiences about that. But lots of stories of youngsters who had never been away from home, and so that opportunity. There was a few tears, I think, and at various stages. But everybody has said they would do it again tomorrow, and have come back the better and the richer and the more informed for it, and learnt things that they wouldn't have done. And the crew members have just been so supportive, and that opportunity to bring them together has been amazing.
This is really great, isn't it, giving these youngsters the opportunity to experience all this?
It's fantastic. It really isn't something that they'd experience in everyday life. It really isn't. But no, very grateful to even be part of it, to share with it.
And despite the seasickness, would you want to do it again?
Yes, definitely, to see like the wildlife again and do the experience again.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to be on it all morning, Ali. I think we're going to go up and clean some of the rigging. I think we've got the boards to clean this morning, haven't we, sir?
Yeah, we got the decks to scrub. There's all sorts to clean today.
Yeah, lovely. Well, we're going to do a bit of teamwork here. Join me back a bit later on, though, where hopefully these decks will be gleaming by then, Ali.
Excellent stuff. They've got the man with the... Now, as you've been hearing earlier in the programme, a boat which has been used as a sailing classroom for more than 90 Bristol school children is back in the harbour side. The Queen Galadriel is outside the M Shed. It's going to be open to the public all weekend. Martin is on board now. Morning to you, Martin.
2-6.
Wow, busy.
Oh, they're putting us to work. They are putting us to work on board the world's wettest classroom. I'm with the skipper. What does 2-6 heave mean?
So 2-6 is actually a call we put in to get everyone pulling in unison. So this entire boat runs on manpower alone. So to get everyone pulling in time, that's what we need. 2-6 is the call that we put out to get everyone in time with each other.
Oh, and it looks like we're all in time now. You all enjoying that this morning?
Yeah, it's great fun.
Have you enjoyed the trip generally, though?
It was an amazing experience. I mean, we've seen wild dolphins and seeing students working together. It was absolutely phenomenal.
But it wasn't all about just looking at nature. It was about team building skills as well. We've got a couple over here with some rope.
Yeah, we had two schools working together, and they'd never met before, and it was an amazing experience to watch them working so well as a team, cooking together, cleaning together, doing all of the chores on deck. So it was fabulous.
Do you reckon it's going to improve them when they get back to classroom?
Definitely, it's going to make it a lot better.
Oh, we've got the wonderful smell of toast in the air too. Yeah. Oh, I'm just getting those wafts.
Someone else is cooking. It's quite nice.
The food was quite good on board, wasn't it?
The food was really good. We had students who had never tried some of the food, and they had to cook it, and they were really pleased. They've taken the recipes home with them so that they can cook for their families.
Lovely. Let's see what other jobs we've got going on then. We've got this big bowl of water here, Ali. And you're having a little go with the decks. Oh, scrubbing the decks. Are you enjoying that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could be doing something better, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's got to be done. It's a job that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wonderful. And over here, what are you up to?
We're coiling the ropes.
Lovely. And what does that mean?
So then the sails don't just come plummeted down or plummeting up. So we keep the vessel in shape so it's ready to work when you need to go out to sail.
Well, that's a necessity, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're doing it really well, aren't they?
Oh, fantastic. No, these guys have been fantastic all the way through.
Yeah. Now, this is all part of the Curden Trust. Tell us a little bit about the Trust.
Okay, the Trust has been going for just over 35 years, and we operate 3 sailing vessels. There's 2 of them here in Bristol at the moment. We take lots of young people out to sea to help them develop skills that they can't necessarily develop on land. Most of the young people that we work with are young people either from special needs schools or behaviour units. We do take some mainstream youngsters as well, and we're just pleased to get them on board. Yeah. And this group, the Wettest Classroom, they've been on for 8 weeks now, and
wow.
It's been great.
And you can really see a difference between when they come on and when they get off.
Absolutely. Any kind of residential is great for young people, but you put them to sea for a week and it's so intensive that you just can't beat it. Mm. We have people come back years later saying that it was just the turning point in their life.
And then volunteering with you?
Some of them, yes. We've got some young volunteers on the boat next door to us at the moment, youngsters that have come from groups in the past, and they've been back this week. They've been shadowing, Faramir's been shadowing Galadriel for the last 4 weeks, and the youngsters next door are now on a watch leader training course to become volunteers for the future.
Yeah, and Skipper, you were nodding your head there. You notice a difference between when people come on and when they get off?
You can. It's just fantastic to see them grow. They really come out of themselves, gaining that confidence, gaining new skills. You can really see it in their own eyes. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, I've gained new skills today. You've been making me clean this deck this morning. There we go. We've got this bucket of water here. That needs going over the side as well, so better do that then. Oh, there it is. We've got to do lots more work this morning. This is great, isn't it? Everyone's having fun. They're learning new skills.
Yeah, they're learning lots of different things, and it's all about real life experiences for youngsters, learning outside the classroom, doing things they'd never have done before, and the opportunity for the Ventures Trust for 3 of our schools to take part. And we've had primary school, secondary school, and our school with children with a primary diagnosis of autism, and so it's been a fantastic experience for them.
And we've got some parents with us this morning.
Morning.
You seen a difference already?
I have. It's been a life-changing experience. It means that Takari understands the value of commitment, dedication and teamwork, and it also means when he gets home he can scrub my floors.
Wonderful. You were looking forward to your floors being nice and clean?
Well, actually, we've got photographic evidence of Esme cleaning toilets, and she's now made a book of all the photos from her trip, and that's one of them. So yes, that's going to come back and haunt her.
Oh, wonderful. Right, well, it's we've certainly had a wonderful morning on this vessel. We've seen lots of smiles, lots of children whose lives have been enhanced incredibly. Do you think we better do a bit more 2-6 heaving? Come on, skipper, get us working.
We ready, guys? Yeah. 2-6.
Heave.
2-6.
Heave.
2-6.
What an absolutely wonderful scheme, and really well done to everyone who went on the Wettest Classroom. Hope you had a fantastic time. It sounds like you did. And parents, yes, what a result. And Martin, was that straight out of the BBC sound effects? That's water overboard. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's catch up with the news.